But in some ways, like if you just say, "Oh, I'm an alcoholic," you think that's your only problem, but it gets in the way of you actually seeing what your what your problems really are, which is Satan.
Yeah, that's true.
Or you know what I mean? And it's just getting used to. So yeah, something really great happened to me throughout that time, and being not drinking and taking drugs has been amazing for me, for my mind, for my body, spirit.
Mm.
I don't imagine I'll ever pick those things up again. I don't need to. I've got. I enjoy not wrecking my thinking, and you know, if you're conscious enough of the thoughts that turn up in your mind, it's bad enough. You wouldn't want to exacerbate that by adding substances.
Mm.
For me, anyway, I'm not really keen to make anything that goes on in my head any worse, and I do believe that is like alcohol and all those things that does contribute to the messy ugliness in my head. So I'm not and I don't believe that I have a disease called alcoholism. I just don't. It would take a lot for me to believe. Like, I don't even think I've ever said that out loud. I've heard a lot of people say, "Oh yeah, I suffer from the disease. Oh, the disease." I've never related to that feeling like I have like leprosy or it's just never sat right with me.
What, is that in the literature?
I don't know actually. It might be one of those made up things that people have made up along the way. See, a lot of people have made up a lot of stuff along the way, and then it's kind of stuck, eh?
Yeah.
Like you have to have a sponsor and all these things that are not truly part of the. Yeah, so that was kind of strange, different, weird, unusual, but really cool. Really cool to not feel like beholden to anything or anyone. It was almost like leaving your sick family again.
Yeah.
But it's not as hard because you've got no obligation to them because they're not your blood. You know? And you know that anything good that you received and that they received from being our time together, that's great, and we can just carry on with life now.
Yeah, it's funny how, we listen to Jesse, and Jesse talks about no one's your friend, or no one loves you, and that's, there's no good people. And to see that what's happened with our home group, like we just said that we were going to not do service anymore, and we were going to sort of step back from coming to AA a little bit, and yet they've just like cut us off. Like whoa, and it's so true that people, when people say, "Oh, you're the best thing ever to come into AA," or "We love you," it's not true. It's a lie. It's all about themselves. It's their ego, or they're trying to. And they say that you're amazing, and you should always come back to AA. It's not for me. It's actually for themselves, because they're giving themselves some type of ego thrill that they think they're doing the right thing.
Interesting.
Yeah, Jesse Lee Peterson. If you ever go and look him up.
Yeah,
he's amazing.
And it's easy to accept now, because it's not like we don't know this, but it's just watching it repeat itself with everyone, noticing that we were away for about a month, and not one, you didn't hear a peep from anyone that loved us so much in AA. And it just makes it easier to realise that they don't, and not because they're in AA, it's just that because they're human beings, they don't love, no one loves anyone.
No.
They just say they do to make themselves look good, and we both know that we're no different, which is kind of amazing. And it's just nothing to suffer over or feel sad about, or it's just another tick, like, yeah, Jesse's right, He hasn't been lying to us. We've been hearing the truth from him for a couple of years now.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's been 2 whole years for me since I've been listening to him full time. But everything he says about people, the ego, the thoughts, it was not spot on. He's never said anything that I've disagreed with, and it's just wonderful not to identify with a dumb word like alcoholic. And that sort of, thinking about I've been doing that for 16 years, there's a slight cringe. But even that is unnecessary, Cringe is even an ego thing. It's like, what are you cringing for? Oh, because I've got a feeling about my ego and that I told all these people that I was an alcoholic, and I fully believed it, and now what are they going to think of me now that I've left, or now that I don't identify with that anymore, blah blah blah. It's just all about, that's what the cringe is for me, is that people are going to think
but really, like, who cares anyway?
Like people think a lot of dumb stuff all day, every day, and you're the last thing on their mind, actually. Yeah.
So it is interesting to sort of go our own way, and
it's so
do this, as well. I think, did we start doing the videos before or after we decided to?
I really can't remember. Maybe right at the same time, or the week before, or the week after.
It was quite
I don't
close.
know. It was real close. But this is our weekly mentoring session. Mr. and Mrs. doing, it's crazy to me. I feel sad that I'm so dumb that this could have been how I've lived my life, my whole life. Had a weekly meeting with the Mister, and I only figured it out. Well, I didn't even figure it out. You told me, you know what I mean? Like, and we're in our 50s for the time. Life is literally over. It's way too late to start doing this.
Yeah, I know.
But
it's never too late.
I've noticed that, I've loved this so far. And I love having a catch up once a week and having a chat, even though it's like,
and no one's watching.
I love having a chat once a week with you. I mean, isn't that what sponsorship is?
Yeah.
Like having a chat to your mentor once a week about the week, what you're up to, what you're struggling with. Nothing. We don't struggle with anything now because
I just struggle with my getting older every day.
If we have a problem, it's just like, I'll drop it and then that's it. So, I sort of wonder if we've really got much to talk about every week, because, I mean, we don't have any problems. We're just,
I guess
chatting about.
One thing I like about this, what we're doing, is that it's pretty, I don't like using the word, but organic. We just sit here. This is how we are in real life as well. If friends would watch this, people who we know, they'll know that we're like this. It's not like we're trying to fake that it's a perfect life, and it's not. It's not perfect.
I'd love to watch how other people talk to each other as well.
Yeah, why not? Or in AA too, right? Before we finish up, is that, and you've said it. It's like people who are in AA and everyone thinks that particular person is amazing. Like, oh, they know everything about AA. And they know the program in and out, and they're so spiritual, or they've got so many sponsees and they're so incredible, they've been sober 50 years or 40 years or whatever, and they're still coming to AA. But if you go to their house, or you go, that's where you find out if the program's working. If you go and see them outside of AA, maybe inside their house, imagine if they had a camera inside their house. And I know for a fact that we know people that they talk in AA and it's totally fucking the total opposite to how they say in AA, which is, and I hope for them. I mean, when I say hope, I don't really mean it, but I just pray. I don't pray either, I just want to say, I hope they get to a place where they know it's you have to actually work on yourself continuously, every day, all day, no matter what. You know, it's not about he's got the nice money. Yeah, it's not about the 1 hour in the meeting. It's about the 23 hours outside of the meeting. That's where it counts. Coming in, a lot of people have been misled or been, you know, they think being in the group in that 1 hour meeting is like, oh, that's going to save me. You know?
Honestly, that's what I was feeling last night. I was thinking, I don't want to just come here and do a performance for an hour.
Yeah,
and that's what it felt like. It just felt like a performance, and
yes,
that's what it is. It's a 1 hour show, and it's a hoop and a holler, and it makes you feel wonderful.
Yeah.
And then
giving you thrills,
and then it all goes to hell for the rest of the week.
And then they go home, and then they cry, as Jessie says. When you cry, you're lying. But but yeah, it's all happy.
Yeah, that's what it. Yeah, exactly. That's what it felt like. And I just was sitting there last night thinking, I can't say anything because I feel like there's a pressure to perform, and I don't want to be a show pony doing tricks in front of the audience. And making everyone go ooh and ah and wow, you're so deep and all that stuff. Yeah, it just makes my skin crawl now, the thought of it. And you know, it's amazing to be able to be that honest with myself. That's what I've been trying to do. Is I've been trying to come up with something that sounds, you know, that can express the joy, the thing I feel knowing God and how the programs help me. But I don't want to do that as a performance in front of, might hate me, might not wish me well, I don't know. I just, you know what I mean? You know what you're thinking sometimes when people talk. It's like, whatever, bro, you're full of it. Yeah. And I just, I guess it's just not me anymore. It's that. But it surprises me because I have been very attached to that organisation and my identity within that organisation. The queen of AA, as you call me, you know. You know what I mean? Yeah. I used
to put you up there too, you know. Yeah.
And that's not good for me. You know? It's not good for me, and I don't want to be a Shaitan anymore. I just want to go about what's right, and
because it becomes that too. I think you go to AA for such a long time, or for how many years you go, or the short amount, but you get this mindset. I guess I said it mindset again. That you need to say the right thing. You need to make sure like it's all through the literature. And I cringe when I hear that in the meeting when all they're talking about is what all I hear is the sayings and the terminology that you through the 12 by 12 and all of that. I just it never ever sat right with me that these people were just almost Bible thumping.
Yeah. You know? I really, truly, honestly was trying to be authentic, and always trying my hardest to get away from all of that. But still, it just doesn't. It's not right. It's not right. And all the going back to the past to help others. Well, it actually doesn't help others, and it does terrible doing that.
And Jessie says you can't help anyone. Yeah. Because you can't even help yourself, which is so true. If you can't help yourself, so there are these people in there that are not promoting, that are trying to help. They've got sponsees, but their life is absolutely miserable, But yet they still preach that I'm trying to help my sponsee, but you're not even helping themselves.
Doing more harm than good.
Yeah.
Like a lot of social workers out there.
Oh yeah, that too.
All those healthy people that are helping out in society.
That's another topic, but man,
but it's the same thing, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. And I mean, people will probably disagree about that, but
that's
I don't care. I don't care. Yeah.
They can disagree. It's all good.
It's fine.
We don't need to agree.
No. man. Oh man, that's
Well, you didn't know you were going to be talking about that, did you?
I did,
You did? What?
because I can read your mind. Nah. No, I did think that would come up, because I was thinking about talking about last
Were
night.
you?
Yeah, because I thought, yeah, just bring it up, and yeah, about what happened last night.
Yeah, so I had noticed prior to last night and others that our group had cut us out of some things.
Yeah.
And I guess they and I've seen this a lot of times in my life, when people need to protect their personality and their ego and maintain their
Status, eh?
their status, maintain their what they believe they want people to think about them, and you can see through that they don't want you around. And that's actually, if you think about it, it's a compliment. Hey,
Yeah.
you know, who wants to be around that?
Exactly.
I don't want to be around that.
But they're welcome to come here.
Absolutely,
You know,
absolutely.
they're
And
welcome.
I wish them well.
Yeah, wish them well.
And I'm grateful. I've learned a lot. It's not from the so-called people that know everything at AA. It's actually the ones that are a real mess that I've learned the most from them.
Yeah.
And I appreciate them the most.
Yeah, exactly. Eh?
Yeah, because I know how I don't want to be. Hey,
Yeah.
you know yourself and you know what you're not.
Yes. What is it?
That's, I don't know. I don't recently.
Oh, to know who you are.
Yeah, to know who you are, to know who you're not. And a lot of that behaviour you see is like, yeah, I don't want to be like that.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly.
So that's what it helps with a lot.
So AA has taught me a lot. Yeah. It's taught me how to talk in front of a camera.
Yeah, that's been amazing, isn't it?
And to talk, you know, someone said, yeah, talk in front of 1,000 people. I'll be able to just get up there and talk, even though it might not be as intellectual or whatever. But, you know, I'm not going to, I won't shy away from it and say, no, I won't do it. I'll just do it, you know.
But when you talk, you don't want to be an intellectual.
Yeah, but yeah, exactly. You just want to be you. Hey, that's enough, mate.
Did we talk about enough? Did we get enough footage?
Yeah, well.
I still have a few topics, but yeah, maybe.
Unless you wanted to pause this and